2,000 years ago in 2 Timothy chapter 3, the Apostle Paul wrote, "But understand this, that in the last days, people will become boastful, arrogant, revilers." As we believe we now live in the last days, let us investigate if this fits into our world today, before the coming of our Lord. Boastful and arrogant behavior can lead to bullying and intimidation of others, often to prove one's superiority or dominance. When individuals feel the need to constantly assert their dominance over others, they resort to bullying and intimidation tactics to prove their superiority. This type of behavior leads to negative social consequences, such as damaged relationships and a reputation for being difficult to work with. The anonymity and distance of the internet can also lead to people engaging in reviling behavior, such as online trolling and harassment of others. Because the internet can provide a degree of anonymity and distance from others, individuals may feel emboldened to engage in negative behavior that they would not engage in face-to-face. This attitude can lead to online harassment, trolling, and other forms of negative arrogant behavior. In a politically divided society we now live in, people have become boastful and arrogant in their beliefs and opinions, denigrating and reviling those who hold different political views. When individuals become overly invested in their political beliefs, they can begin to see those who hold different views as enemies or adversaries, rather than individuals with valid opinions and beliefs. This will lead to boastful and arrogant behavior towards those with different viewpoints. This is why we have such a divide that now sets people to the right or to the left. In some ways politics has now become a form of religion. The rise of cancel culture has led to people being boastful and arrogant about their ability to take down public figures and businesses for perceived wrongdoings. Cancel culture refers to the practice of publicly shaming and boycotting individuals or organizations for perceived wrongdoing. This practice can lead to individuals becoming boastful and arrogant about their ability to bring about change and hold others accountable. The tendency for people to form groups based on shared beliefs and identities has led to boastful and arrogant behavior toward those outside of the group. When individuals become part of a group that values certain beliefs or identities, they may begin to see those outside of the group as inferior or less important. This can lead to boastful and arrogant behavior towards those who are not part of the group. We recently have seen this with the pandemic, which has divided many within country and nations. Arrogance and reviling has been directed toward marginalized groups, such as racial minorities, Christians, people with disabilities. The list is never ending. Unfortunately, some individuals have viewed marginalized groups as inferior or less important, leading to arrogance and reviling behavior towards these groups. This type of behavior is harmful and perpetuates inequality and discrimination. We have seen this in how the world now views Christianity. Those in positions of power, such as business leaders, celebrities and politicians, can become boastful and arrogant due to their perceived status and influence. When individuals hold positions of power, they can become accustomed to receiving special treatment or being treated as superior to others. This can lead to boastful and arrogant behavior towards those who are perceived as less powerful or influential. Some individuals have become boastful and arrogant due to a sense of entitlement, believing that they deserve special treatment or privileges. When individuals have a sense of entitlement, they feel that they are entitled to certain privileges or treatment that others are not. This leads to boastful and arrogant behavior towards those who are perceived as less deserving. Lastly, as we have mentioned in other videos, a lack of empathy and concern for others leads to boastful and arrogant behavior. When individuals lack empathy and concern for others, they can become focused solely on their own goals and desires, leading to a disregard for the feelings and needs of others. This can lead to boastful and arrogant behavior towards others. As we can see in the last days, as Paul spoke, boastful, arrogant, revilers is prevalent today and growing. Sadly, this behavior has become an epidemic in our societies and around the world. Next time we will discuss disobedient to parents, ungrateful in the last days. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe to Grace to Prophecy.